Now we are resuming our previous video. In this video, now we will see the other thing also. As we have seen in our previous video, how can we import, how can we generate a project after the generating a project, and then how can we download after the downloading, how can we import this project into Eclipse, and how can we run this project. These all of things we have seen in our previous video. And when I have run this project, during that time our project is running very well and Spring is also started. And now we will see the implementing business services for your application. These all of things we will see in this video. And yeah, in this I want to tell you about that. Basically this is a typical application which have multiple layers. You have a web layer, business layer, and you have a data layer. The reason why we separate all layer to responsibilities. And in this I want to show you. First of all, I want to show you tell you about business layer. Business layer would have two business logics. In this business layer, we are having the business logics, and another we are having the data layer. Talk to database, and which data we are retrieving and store into the database. That called the data layer. In the data layer, we are having the all of information of our data, and whatever data we are inputting here, that would be that will go automatic in the database. And now we are having the few methods in that. First of all, we have to go on the. Now you can see here. First is I want to tell you about this. List student, retrieve student all, retrieve details for all student. All of the student we are having, to that detail we can retrieve by this, and retrieve a specific student detail. For that we can use the string student ID. With the help of this ID we can get any single student data, and retrieve all courses student is registered for. With this we can register and retrieve details of a specific course a student is registered. Which student is registered, to get this detail of that student. For that we will use this string student ID string course, and add a course to an existing student. For that we can add this course from here. And now we have to go on that. As I am copying this one. After that, now we are going here. Now we will see the modules. What kind of modules we are having in that. Yeah, in that you can see here we are having this one module. Class name is the course. In this class we are having the variables. First is this ID, and second is this name and description, and list is string. We are having steps, and these all of things we are having there. And now you can see here the public course. In this public course we are having the string ID, string name, string description, and list string steps. These all of things we are having here. And as we have added all of variable, after the added all of variable, and then we have to create a setter and getters. After the creating a setter and getters, you can see here we are having the set ID and get description. These all of you are having here. And in this we are having this yeah, in this courses we are having how can we set and list of courses all of you we are having here, and then I will see the student also. What will be in the student? You can see here in the student also we are having the student data, string, name, description, and a list of courses, which courses is which courses is having the student, and in this list we are having the list of courses. Okay, and the last one is we are having the student services. In this we will see what kind of services is having for student. Yeah, in this we can see here the private static list. In this we are having a static array. Yeah, we are having the in this we are having the private static array list. We are having the to store all the data, not really talking about database. So keep it a simple. Now you can see here the course 1, we are having the course 1 spring 10, and in array list we have added v1 project first example, and course 2 we are having the course 2 spring MVC. As you can see, here we are having the spring, and here we are having the spring MVC. Like this we are having the many courses. Again we have to go, we will see another thing. Now we now we have to see the, now we are going to backend ready, and now we will see what is important to us, adding couple of get REST services. Get REST services very simple, and in this we will see about all of. Yeah, here you can see here we are having the REST controller. In this REST controller, this REST controller expose the REST services, and what we are creating a couple of get method, student ID, courses. You can see here the student ID, courses. This path variable is mapped with path variable, and you can see here as we are having the student, this is mapped with path variable with the student ID. Okay, similarly we are having the one more also here, the get method. In this get method we are having the student ID, courses, and courses ID, and in this also we are having the path variables, and in this path variable we are having the student ID, and in this we are having the you can see here the student ID and courses. In this courses we are retrieving all of courses, how many courses we are having here, and in this retrieving we are the student ID, and like this I am telling to you, it is a very simple thing to create a web project. Like this way you can create your own project. Thank you.